friends, happy Valentine's Day. Well, it's Valentine's Day today, so when you're watching it, it won't be, but today's vlog is just gonna be a day in the life vlog of Valentine's Day. I just finished my morning routine and I'm about to go hit a Pilates class and then get into the rest of the day. If you're new here, hello, my name is Tatiana and I'm so glad to have you here on my channel. Make sure to subscribe, join the family, and comment below where you're watching from. And let's get this Valentine's Day started. I feel like, I'll talk about it later, but I feel like I used to not like Valentine's Day, and I'll share why when I get back from Pilates, but I have found a new love for it and I want to share that with you in case you're struggling. Maybe you're single, maybe you're brokenhearted, or maybe you're in a relationship that doesn't really celebrate Valentine's Day. I was able to shift my perspective in ways and now I get to enjoy it. I don't really like celebrate it super big. Evan and I think are gonna go to the beach tonight and do like our own little date night versus going to restaurants, because I feel like restaurants are so crowded on Valentine's Day, so not my thing, but all right, let's go to Pilates.
How's Pilates?
That's good. Thank you for the flowers.
Happy Valentine's Day, baby. Mwah.
I didn't read your note yet.
You deserve the world, so I had to get it for you. Mwah.
Thank you. I love you. He's so cute. I'm so glad he got me flowers because a girl needs flowers, you know? Just got back from Pilates. I'm going to make myself a chocolate covered strawberry protein shake. So all you need is some frozen strawberries, some almond milk, chocolate protein powder. I'm gonna add a little ashwagandha. Then I add this like flaxseed meal for some healthy fats that my friend Lauren recommended. Oh yeah, look at that. So good. So on brand for Valentine's Day, you know, like chocolate covered strawberries. Sometimes I add chocolate in it, chocolate chips, but I know I'm gonna be having some sweets tonight, so I saved on that. Let's put these flowers in a vase. I'm actually gonna make my sourdough. This is my second time making sourdough. Our friends Lauren and Ben are visiting tomorrow for the weekend, and so I wanted to make them a fresh loaf. So I already prepped the beginning stages yesterday, and so today is kind of like the final folding and cooking it, so I'll be showing what that looks like. If you're curious about how I do my sourdough, comment below. Maybe I'll just dedicate a whole vlog to it. I am no expert. I am a learner. I'm a beginner, but I just know that sometimes it's more easier to learn from beginners because, you know, we're making mistakes, we're figuring it out as we go, where sometimes the experts just like have it so nailed down that they forget the steps that they do. So I'm gonna do this. I just let it sat overnight in the fridge. Oh, she's a beaut. I'm so excited. In a vase. How do we like the outfit? Is it Valentine's Day enough? You gotta wear pink on today, right? So it's so funny because I never used to like celebrate Valentine's. So let's talk about why I didn't like Valentine's Day, or why I didn't really used to celebrate it. Well, we do the flowers. Ow! First of all, no judgment on how I do this. I already know I'm not the best. My sister tells me all the time, but we're gonna do our best. So a little backstory, like why I didn't like Valentine's Day back in the day. I grew up spoiled. My father, my grandfather would just know how to treat a lady. I remember a vivid memory when we were in Uruguay in South America. My dad, we were driving, and you know those like flower vendors off the side of the street? My dad just randomly like pulled over, ran out of the car, and bought us all flowers. Like that type of spoiled. Like they taught me how a man should treat a woman. Like my standards for men have always been very high. And my grandfather was the same way. Like on my grandmother and his 50th wedding anniversary, he bought her 50 roses. Those men in my family really reminded me of how a woman should be treated. This is really hard to do talking while doing this. So I know Lauren taught me you do this. It opens it up. Did that open it up anymore? Okay. Back to the story, Tati. So I knew how men should always treat women. And so growing up, especially as a teenager, I remember my friends waiting for Valentine's Day, because that was like the day that like their partners would go above and beyond for them, right? Whether it's buy them flowers or buy them a gift or like take them out on a date. And it really would irritate me, because in general, society too, it would irritate me because we shouldn't wait for a day for somebody to proclaim their love for you, for somebody to come home with flowers, for someone to take you on a date. And when I mean someone, like the partner, the person you're seeing, right? And so like I had a really negative connotation about it, because I would get really angry like hearing all these women say like, oh, I can't wait for Valentine's Day. Like it's that one time a year, you know, I get the flowers and the chocolate and we go out on a date, and I'm over here like, girl, you're worth more than that. For me, it was just like, that should be happening any other week. You should come home on a random Tuesday from work and bring me home flowers because you were thinking of me, right? Like that's what I believe how a man should treat a woman. Like that's standard that I was raised on. And so it would just break my heart to see all these women get so excited for this one day a year when they deserved it any random day of the year. And like it really would irritate me that like, because it's a Hallmark calendar, that's when the men would step up. It's like, no harsh, mine ruffle some feathers, but like for Christmas, right? It's that one day a year where everybody goes to church, and I'm like, where are you the rest of the 364 days a year, right? Like, why does it take that one holiday, that one mark on the calendar, that when the rest of the world is doing it, you must do it? Like, why can't you just do it on your own, especially for the person you love? When I started dating Evan, I actually used to be like, I don't like Valentine's Day. I used to say I don't celebrate it, because I didn't want to be a part of this like society that just would celebrate love and their people one day a year because the calendars told us to. But then I realized as we got more serious with dating, I was missing out on a special day of the year, because Evan does bring me home flowers on a random Tuesday. He does take me out on date nights, not just on Valentine's Day. And so it was kind of like this thing where I was like, oh, because other people, I'm like not letting myself enjoy the holiday when that's not my current circumstance in the relationship. And if you're watching this and you're like, ooh, that's me, like my partner only takes me out on a date this one time of year or buys me flowers, well, that's a conversation to have, not only with them, but also yourself. And do you want those flowers on a random day, right? Like, what are your values? What are your desires? Because just because I want it doesn't mean you have to want it. But at the end of the day, like, does your partner value you and love you and just flew and like express their love for you outside of this one day of year? And if yes, great and awesome. And if not, maybe time to reevaluate the relationship. Well, what do we think, you guys? I'm proud of it. Another reason why I didn't always like Valentine's Day is because I would feel so bad for, you know, the single people, the people who are dealing with breakups and just lonely. And I was like, oh, they're excluded. And what I realized was like, I wasn't liking this holiday because of everybody else's circumstances but my own. So it's kind of like, why should I not enjoy a holiday because other people are in different situations? I'm very empathetic, so I know that's where it comes from. But at the end of the day, like, I can enjoy something even if that means somebody else isn't enjoying it. And so that's just like what I've been able to learn. And if you are single and you're like, I'm single every Valentine's Day, I promise you, it won't always be that way. And use this day to give yourself love, to give your girlfriends love. And instead of, you know, putting this like little angry pity party that you're single, just can you embrace yourself in the season that you're in and love yourself for where you're at. And if you're wanting to learn how to attract your soulmate, join Radiant Relationships. I'll just put that here. It's my 8-week self-paced course here to help you heal attract your soulmate, create or enhance the current relationship you're in to be thriving. It's everything that Evan and I have done during our breakup, getting back together. We are happily engaged, getting married, journey, and as I continue to grow and evolve in our relationship, we're putting everything into that program to learn how to have thriving, healthy relationships filled with love and passion and good communication, and ones that last. Anyways, doesn't matter where you're at, if you're single or if you're healing from a breakup or if you're in a relationship right now and you want to take it to the next level, this program actually is for you because it's going to meet you where you're at. So you can learn more and you can enroll. There's payment plan options with the link below, but I'm sending you guys love wherever you're at, and also give yourself love too. Enough about with my little chit chat. I gotta go do the second round of my sourdough and then get into work. I have calls. I just did some computer work, making some coffee before I have a call. I found this recipe on Pinterest. I'll link it below on how to make your own coffee creamer. So I'm gonna make that right now and see how that tastes. What you'll need is like a 14-ounce can of coconut milk, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup or honey, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a pinch of sea salt. And I literally just pour it in a pan, stir it up, blend it all up. You can put it in a jar, put it in the fridge. So let's see how that goes. Let's give this a try. Oh, okay. Like coconut flavored things. Give this recipe a try. Wow, wow, wow. I should have Evan try this. Babe, try this. You got it?
What's in this?
Just try it. Tell me what you think.
It's like chocolatey coffee.
Chocolatey? It's
Coconut.
coconutty.
What's coconut?
I made my own coffee creamer. Sorry for distracting you and that annoying coworker. Arrivederci. Okay, I'm gonna get back into work. I have a call that's gonna start here soon. She was a little design. I did a little heart right there, so let's see how this goes. Alright, not bad. She cute. We are making some taco bowls to bring to the beach for a little Valentine's date night. We were gonna order pizza, but I made too much food last night, so we don't want it to go to waste. Taco bowls by the beach. You are very welcome. What's your favorite thing about me?
Your heart. Passionate and loving you are. You have a massive heart for other people. And your weirdness that makes me laugh.
I'm not weird. You're weird. What's your favorite memory of me?
Getting engaged over there. You?
Definitely one.
You jumping up and down frantically, not being able to control yourself.
What would you say? My engagement reaction. What's my love language?
Physical touch. Quality time.
Mm-hmm.
What's my love language?
Words of affirmation.
That's it?
And probably acts of service.
That's exactly right. See YouTube? It helps to know your partner's love language. It's really good, baby.
How does it feel to think that we've been back together for 2 years now?
Has it been 2 years?
Yeah, because it was a year on our engagement.
It's over 2 years. The best 2 years of my life.
Hopefully you guys can hear us.
Feels good.
What would you say is the biggest thing that we've accomplished since getting back together?
Getting on the same page of what we both want in life going forward. In terms of kids, lifestyle, and what we want to do together. and how we want to raise a family.
Yeah.
And reconciling that.
Yeah.
Which we're still hashing out, but
What are we hashing out?
one thing at a time.
What are we hashing out? When we're getting a dog?
Yes.
How many kids do you think we'll have?
I'm thinking 3. That's like my max.
What do you think they'll be? All boys, all girls? If you had to guess. What could you see us with?
2 boys and a girl.
I hope. Please, God, please.
You think I'm ready to be a girl, Dad?
Yeah. I want 2 boys and then the last one being baby girl.
Why do you want that?
Because I got older brothers.
To protect her?
To protect her. Even though we don't have any boy names that we agree with.
What's your favorite thing about me?
I would say your pureness. Like, you have such a pure, genuine heart for others.
You just took what I said and used it.
How did I use it? You do have a really good heart. Like, you don't say anything bad about anybody. You're always caring. You always want to involve everyone. You're very pure.
Thanks, baby. What do you think the biggest shift you've seen in me over the last couple of years?
Your mindset and like your ability to be open. You used to be like your way, like never leaving Boston. This is the way it needs to be done because that's how everybody's done it before us, or what the school system or the parents said. And I feel like you've been able to like open up your mind to like other possible realities. But definitely in the last year, even like 6 months, your relationship to God and becoming more of a godly man. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that because I feel like you have a really deep connection with God, and once you really just tap deeper into it, I just feel like, yeah. Coochie coochie coo. Don't spit on me.
Oh, you look so funny upside down.
I don't know. You look funny upside down.
Like a smile upside down looks so weird. Like the top teeth is the bottom teeth. Or the bottom teeth is that's the top teeth. Looks so cute.
It's cold.
Valentine's Day date on the beach, baby.
It was a success. It's a little nippy, so we're going home to watch a movie.